Hi guys, it's Julie. Welcome back to my wonderful BC life. I'm back today with a shopping haul video. I've got some Dollarama, some Dollar Tree, some Walmart, some Shoppers Drug Mart, and one item from my local London drugstore. I really got to stop going in there, and you'll know why when I get to that one. Anyway, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to a little bit more effort in order to help people who are as upset as I am about this combination, having a tariff war going on that we sure as hell didn't ask for, and then having a certain U.S. president who seems to think that he has the right to just steal our country away from us without us having a single say in the matter. Anyway, needless to say, I'm extremely upset about that. A lot of other people are very upset about that. And I've noticed that online there are a lot of people gathering together to try and help themselves through this. We're trying to keep our country as strong as we can throughout this whole ordeal. And there is a Facebook group that I'm a member of that really helps out a lot with helping you find items that you might be looking for that are made in Canada or at least not made in the United States. Basically, we're boycotting the United States as much as we possibly can. And this Facebook page helps a lot. As of yesterday, they were well over 900,000 people who were registered on this Facebook page. And it's probably over 1 million by today, I would think. I haven't looked, but it probably is. So anyway, they help a lot. So my video, when I am showing items, I will tell you where they are from. I don't knowingly have anything in here from the USA. I will not pick it up. If I can avoid it in any way, I will get it from someplace else if I have to. So there's only maybe one thing in here that it says it's imported, so I don't know where it's imported from, and it could be from there. I don't know. But, you know, like I say, I'm trying to find things that specifically say where they are from. So anyway, I am going to start off with Walmart. And Walmart, I got a jar of the Great Value Sweet Green Relish, the classic flavor, 375 milliliter, and that looks like that. And that one is a product of India, and that was $1.67. So I got that one. And I also got some freezer bags, the Great Value double zipper freezer bags, medium size, and you're getting 40 bags, and they're BPA free. Those look like that, and those were $3.94, and those came from Thailand. We're going to have some really exotic places in here today, I can tell you that right now. So I got that one, and then I got these, which this is one of my real hard sticking points right now, is trying to find chocolate items that are not made in the U.S. A lot of the ones out there are. It's really hard too, because right now we're looking for Valentine's stuff, we're looking for Easter stuff, and so much of it is made in the U.S. It's just almost hard to avoid it. But I did manage to find these, and they're the Great Value Milk Chocolate Hearts, and that's a 150 gram bag, and there's what they look like, the milk chocolate hearts. And those were $5.58, and those were from Canada. So that was a good one. I like when I actually find Canada, and I'm surprised how much I do find of it. So I got that. And then this one's one of the debatable things. It says imported, you know, for such and such, but it doesn't specify where it's imported from. So I don't know for sure. But it's the 190 gram bag of the Cadbury Micro Mini Eggs. I picked up some more for either baking or for putting in my heart-shaped you know, a little bubble gum type container over there, or I have the Easter one, which is a bunny. I picked up more of those, and those were $6.28. But like I say, they're imported from where? I don't know. This is one of the reasons why it's good to join that group that I was talking about, because they also tell you, apparently people have been making up apps that you can use. If you scan the barcode, then it will tell you where the item is manufactured. So then you will know. So far, they haven't gotten these apps up yet for the Android phones, which is what I have, but they are working on it, so hopefully they'll get that soon. That'll make my life a whole lot easier, because it's quite the strain on the eyeballs when you're in the grocery store and you don't have the strongest eyes to begin with, and you're trying to read the fine print, and it's like, what does that say? I can't tell. But anyway, soon those apps are going to be coming out for the Android, and they're already out if you have an Apple phone. So I got that, and then I also got these. These were adorable, and one of mine already fell off, but I'll show you the other part in a moment. And that's these little spatulas. Look at the little Easter bunny with the Easter eggs. Isn't that so sweet? And these were $2.47, and these were made in China. And that one came with this little Easter bunny cookie cutter. And then I got this one, same price, and it came with that little Easter bunny cookie cutter. So I thought those were just adorable for $2.47, and like I said, those were from China. My next item is from my local London Drugs. I've got to stop going in there. I keep finding things that I probably shouldn't be getting, but I couldn't resist it when I saw it. I was in there yesterday, and I was down the aisle where like the seasonal things are. There's still leftover fall things down there, leftover Christmas, and of course they've got their Valentine's stuff out. Well, I go down there, and there was this bin down at the end, and I glanced over and I went, oh my God, no. You may recall that after Christmas time, I bought one of those little Smushy Friends. That was the brand name. Smushy Friends little gingerbread men. And he's just a small one that I can put on my Christmas tree, my gingerbread tree. Well, I go in there today, or yesterday, and oh no. Look, it's the exact same thing, only way bigger. With the same crazy little gold legs hanging down, and the little bow tie, and his mouth wide open, just like the other one with his tongue sticking out. The exact same thing as the small one, only like I said, way bigger. And this guy was $2.49. At first I thought, what am I going to do with him? Because I'm getting to this point as far as Christmas stuff goes. I'm almost running out of space here now. But I thought, well, you know, I've got the gingerbread tree, and it's got all of the gingerbread ornaments and stuff on it, the gingerbread men. Maybe he can just sit underneath of the tree. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I got at my local London Drugs. So then I went over to Shoppers Drug Mart. Now, one of the things I was concerned about was being able to find cosmetics. And I was pretty sure that the mascara that I bought last time was a Canadian brand, and I was right about that. And that is the Marcel brand of cosmetics. And this one here is the Marcel Lengthening and Curling Extension Plus Waterproof Mascara. And that looks like this. I got that one there, and that was $10.99 it was on for. And like I say, this is a pretty good mascara. I've been really quite pleased with it. They had a bunch of different kinds, and they had at least 3 different kinds that were waterproof, which is important to me. I like waterproof mascara. I just prefer it. And I also got, because I couldn't make up my mind, I got the Ultimate Volume volume and multiplying effect, it says. Waterproof mascara. And that's this one here. And that was also $10.99 at Shoppers Drug Mart. And both of them made in Canada. So I got them. And then another thing that I noticed people were struggling trying to find, because most of the brands of deodorant on our store shelves tend to be USA made. I thought, well, people are saying about this one brand, Green Beaver. So I thought, well, I'm going to Google and see where I can find Green Beaver around my neighborhood. And I found out that Shoppers Drug Mart had it for $7.99. Regular price was $14 even, I think. So $7.99 was a great price. And I got the Sunny Citrus. There's those eyes again, I tell you. Sunny Citrus is this one here. And I got that. And I also got the Fruity Escape. So I assume this one's going to smell like a citrusy, and this one will smell like fruit salad or something. Probably get chased by the bees in the summertime. I don't know. I'll take my chances. But anyway, it's supposed to be a very good brand. People just absolutely love it. It says it's aluminum-free sweat protection. So that's good to know. It's a very good brand. I did find it at the very bottom shelf. You got to watch that when you're in these stores, because the major brands, you know, the ones we've all heard of, those ones there pay extra money to have their products at eye level. So a smaller brand like this isn't likely to be at eye level. It's going to be most likely down towards the floor, which this one was. But I've heard nothing but good reviews about this brand, and I was pleased to get it. I know they had vanilla scent too, but I didn't see any of that in the store I was in. Otherwise, I would have grabbed that as well, because I know I would have liked that scent for sure too. So anyways, that's my items from Shoppers Drug Mart. So the next items I've got are all from Dollar Tree. I'll start out with this one. There's none left in the container, but there was some in there at one time. But I thought I'd include it anyway. And this was the Granny Appleton Milk Chocolate Eggies. That's what the little container looks like that they were in at one time. 200 grams. And those were actually from Canada. I was surprised by that. I wasn't expecting them to be, but they were. And those were $1.50? $1.50. And then I got some jujubes. The Candy Kingdom jujubes, 165 gram. And they do say packaged in Canada from domestic and imported ingredients. So I'm not sure where those ingredients come from, but nonetheless, they are packaged here, and I don't know if they're actually made here. This is one of those sort of, you know, you're not quite totally sure ones. But they were $1.50. And so we think they were Canada, but hard to say exactly. So then I got a can of the Green Giant cream corn. I like cream corn. Dave doesn't really care for it, but sometimes I make him eat it anyway. Hey, he makes me eat things I don't like, so we're even. So anyway, it's the Green Giant cream style corn, 398 milliliter or 14 fluid ounce. And this one says right on the label that it is grown and packed in Canada, and this was $2. And there's where it says grown and packed in Canada. So that was a really good one. And then I also got one can of the, oops, something's moving on me here. Get back. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's back. Anyway, I got one can of the Green Giant Niblets corn, 341 milliliter, 12 fluid ounce, also $2, and also grown and packed in Canada. So there's that. And then I got some Planters, Fruit and Nut Burst, and it's a trail mix, 100 gram, and that looks like so. And that was $1.50, and that one said it was made in Canada. So that was good too. And then I got one of these, which we all know I buy a fair amount of the time. It's the Nestle Kit Kat Gooey Salted Caramel Bar, 112 gram. And I got that for $2. And it said Switzerland on it. Who knew my Kit Kat bars were coming all the way from Switzerland? At least that's what it said on this one anyway. So that was interesting. And then I picked up some of the Moritz Icy Squares 75 gram bag. Looks like so. And those were $1.50. And they said they were from Germany. So that was interesting to know. So then I got some of the Covered Bridge chips, which are made right here in Canada. And that's in, I forget whether it's New Brunswick or where it is. Well, anyway, it's in Canada, I know that, and it's down east, I know that too. So it's the Covered Bridge chips. These were $1.50, and they're 102 grams. Yep, I think they're all the same weight. Yep, 102 gram bags. And I got the Smokin' Sweet Barbecue. These are all kettle cooked chips, if you like that kind. There's the barbecue ones. And I picked up one of the sea salt, which would be more like your plain flavor. Got one of those. And I got one of the cheddar cheese flavor. And like I say, $1.50, made in Canada. Can't go wrong there. So then I got, I know I probably shouldn't be buying more bunnies, but I couldn't resist these ones. These ones were new, sort of. It's their faces that are new mostly. Look at this. We all know I've bought these bunnies before, at least if you've been following me for any length of time, you would have seen me buy them before. But this one here, look at the eyelashes. Oh my gosh, it's got eyelashes. And then it's got the little pink checks up here in the ears. I thought those were adorable, so I picked up a couple of those. I sort of have one project on the go that involves these type of bunnies, and I've got the one done, but I haven't got the other one done. I'll show them when I get them done. But anyway, now, like I say, these are going to be my girl bunnies because of the pink and those cute little eyelashes. So adorable. And they were $1.75, and needless to say, made in China on that one. Oops. It looked like it was about to fall on the floor. Okay, and this is the items that I was getting all caught up in there a minute ago. These are some new beaded garlands that Dollar Tree has gotten. And that's what that looks like. Now, you see how it's got the smaller beads, different sizes of smaller beads. And then it's got the bigger ones, like that pink one there. You see how that looks. And then over here, whoops, it's going the wrong way on me again. Why is it these things always happen to me when I'm filming? There we have the little bunny on the end with the little polka dots, and he's got his fuzzy bunny tail. And then on this end, you've got your tassel, which has the little pieces of ribbon in there. And then there was this one, which was also new, and it's the carrot one. Now, I got a carrot one last year, but this one's different. See how it's got the actual carrots, the little carrot beads in there? I thought that was so cute. I could not resist it. And then on the end, it's got the little carrot with the sparkles on it. And then, of course, the other end has a tassel, and it's got some little ribbons on that tassel. So those were both $1.75 and both made in China. So that was my items from Dollar Tree. I came across these gnomes at Dollarama. They look very much like the type that you get at Dollar Tree. And I checked out the tag. $4. Still only $1.75 at Dollar Tree, so definitely a better deal there. But like I say, these are the exact same size, very same type even the same type of feet. You know, so Dollar Tree's the better deal there. Okay, now on to Dollarama. Now, let's see here. I got a new cosmetic brush for $1.25. It's Clean Color brand, angled brush. I know mine was starting to get a little mangy looking, so I picked that up for $1.25, and that was made in China. And then I got some spa soap for $2.75, and that's the 1.9 liter bottle that we often see at Dollarama. Looks like so. This is the big one. This one lasts me a long time, and it is made in Canada, so you can always buy spa soap, and it's a nice soap. I've never had any problems using it, and I have sensitive skin, so that's a good soap to buy. And like I say, made in Canada, and that was $2.75, as I said. And then I picked up some of the Simile bar soap, the moisturizing cream bar. I'm hoping this is more or less like Dove. That's what I always use is Dove, so I'm hoping this is very much the same thing. And it's 6 bars, and they're 90-gram bars. And that looks like so. This was $5, and it's made in Malaysia. So I was surprised to see that that's where that came from. You just never know where Dollarama sources its items from. So then I got, let's see here, my Gourmet potato chips. And it's the kettle cooked chips with sea salt, the 190-gram bag. And those were, I'm looking in the wrong spot. I'm looking too far down my list. $2.25, and those are made in Canada. So you can always buy the Gourmet chips. And they're good chips too. And then I got some bag clips. Now, I use these clips around the house. You know, if I open up a package of frozen vegetables or something, I'll put one of these clips on it and put it in the freezer, and, you know, different things like that. And I found the one day I was getting low on them, so I decided to pick some more up. They were $1.75, and they're the Pinched brand multi-purpose clips. You get 8 of them. Looks like so. That's a better look at those. And those were $1.75, and those did come from China. So I got those. And then I got some M&M minis. And this one is one of those things that says it's imported, but it doesn't say where it's imported from. So it could be the US, I don't know. I wish they'd be more specific. I need that app that will tell me exactly where things are from. Hopefully they get the Android one out soon. But anyway, the M&M minis were $2, and it's a 100-gram bag. And I wanted those in case I want. Dave keeps going in my stash and eating them on me. So I bought more in case I wanted them for cookies or brownies or what have you, or to put in my little gumball machines there. So I got that, and then I got some more relish. I don't even eat relish. Dave does. He loves relish on hot dogs and hamburgers, but personally I won't even touch it. I don't like pickles either. I'm a fussy eater. Dave's a kind of fussy eater. I'm a really fussy eater. I will admit it. Anyway, I picked up more relish. It's the Gourmet Sweet Relish, 375 milliliters. And that looks like that. And that one was $1.25, and it's from India. Right there. Product of India. So there you go. Once again, you never know where items are being sourced from. So then I got some bathroom cups, and that's the Kogan bathroom cups, the 50-pack of the 3-ounce cups for $2.50. I always like the ones with the hearts on them, and I didn't see that particular design this time around. Those were $2.50, and those did come from China. So I got that, and then, no, I'm skipping that one for the moment. This one, Okay, a lot of people were concerned about where they were going to get their laundry soap from. And I was concerned about that too, because I always use Tide, and Tide comes from the US. So people were talking about this brand, and I've heard people talk about it before. There's a couple that have a YouTube channel that I watch, and they've talked about it. It's supposed to be a very good brand. And it's the Net Zero Company by True Earth Laundry Detergent Net Zero Strips. Spring Breeze, I guess, is the scent. And you get 20 strips, which can be peeled off in half. If you've got a small load, I guess you just use half of it. And if you've got a full load, you would use the whole sheet. Anyway, this is what this looks like. And I have never used this type of laundry detergent, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and they really love these, and I guess they're much better for the environment and everything. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to give them a try and see how those work out for us. So those were $5, I believe. I lost my spot again. I keep losing my spot. $5, and they're made in Canada. Great deal. So we will try those out. And like I say, you get 20 full-size loads or 40 small loads. So got them. And then I got some honey. And this is the little honey bear, the D Gourmet honey, 375 gram. And this one comes from Greece. It says so right on the label. Right there, product of Greece. And the honey was $3.25. I needed that. I was going to bake something today, and there's no way I've got time now. I ended up on the phone with a real estate agent. He phoned me about these new condos that are coming up, which are like super expensive. Pretty much buy a house for what one of these condos is going to end up costing me. But anyways, they are really nice condos, and they're in the same complex that we used to live in. But they're not going to be ready until 2026. But I talked to the guy on the phone for an hour. So I don't have time to bake what I was going to bake. I'll bake it tomorrow for Valentine's Day, I guess. So then I got some sugar, which I also needed for the baking that I was going to do. Now, I'm not quite sure how you say that. Mitre or meter or whatever, full is the brand. There's the brand. And it's the golden cane sugar from Dollarama. I just needed a little bit. You know how this type of sugar tends to get all hard. Well, I'm not going to use it very fast, so I thought I'll just get the small bag. And that was 400 grams for $1.25. And that is from Thailand. So another thing that's from very, very far away, but nonetheless, Canada can source its products from anywhere in the world. The world is our oyster. We don't have to get stuff from the US. In most cases, we can find it elsewhere. So, then I got a new corkscrew. It's a T-Fal corkscrew. Looks like so. I had bought one not long ago, and we tried it out, and it didn't have these things on it. It was just one where you screwed it in and then you had to pull up. Well, that didn't work worth a darn. So Dave says, we need one with the little handles. So I'm pretty sure this one, that looks to me like it has the little handles that he wanted. And that's $4.75, and that was from China. And then I got some of the Island Bites, the little milk chocolate coated coconut bars, 200 gram. And this is the little tiny bars. I haven't bought the little ones before. I like the big ones. The big ones, oh yeah, they're the ones always up by the front checkout counter. They are so good. So I picked up some of these just for a little granola bar bowl over there, or jar. And these were $2, and they were from Turkey. So who knew that they came from Turkey? But they do, and they're really good. So I got those. And then I got some of the Atlantic Baker's Pancake and Waffle Mix, and it's buttermilk flavor, makes 16 to 20 pancakes, or if you're making great big pancakes, considerably less. Usually their idea of a pancake is like this big, whereas ours is like, ours are way bigger than that. But anyways, nonetheless, 650 gram, 1.4 pound. It's a complete mix, and it's made in Canada, over on the East Coast, as I recall. There you go. There's your made in Canada. And that was $2.50 if I didn't already say so. So then I got some hand towels. I know Missy hauled these. I forget which pattern she got. But anyway, I saw this one and I thought it would look nice in my bathroom. And it's the set of 2 jasmine hand towels. And these are a nice feeling hand towel. They are, like a lot of the times when you see me buying the little towels, they're usually kitchen towels that I use as decor. These ones here are more of an actual bath towel, and they do feel very nice and soft. Very nice. Very good quality, I would say. So for $5, you're getting 2 hand towels. There's the label. And there's what the one I got. It has the relax and the nice bathtub with the bubbles coming out of it. Very nice. And then the other one just has these black and gray polka dots. So like I say, those are going to go in my bathroom. And those were $5 from China. And then my last item, also, it's a repurchase sort of, but the last one I got was a different pattern. And it's the D Maison standard pillowcases. And these were $4. And they were from Bangladesh. So we've got another exotic place there. This is what that package looks like. And I think I'm going to try and open this one up and see what the actual pillowcases look like. These ones look like they would be really nice for the winter season on my guest bed downstairs. Hopefully not downstairs for long, but I don't know. Dave doesn't seem to be in any hurry to move like I am. Oh, isn't that just precious? Oh my gosh, look at this. It's got a bear and a deer, and it's got snow and trees. And then, it's always hard to show this sort of thing. Anyway, look at this. Oh my gosh, more bears and deers. And on the other side, look at this. Oh my God, that's just adorable. I love it. Just love it. This is so me. This is the type of place I want to live in. I want to live someplace out in the country where I can actually see these things. I won't say that we've never seen a deer from this house. There was one over there one time, but it's very rare that we see them right here. Actually, we're probably more inclined to see a bear, although I haven't seen one. But they've been in the neighborhood lots of times. I just never seem to be the one that sees them. But yeah, that's adorable. For $4, absolutely adorable. And I'm going to definitely be putting that. Oh, and it's got a fox too. Look, I just spotted the fox. Look at, there's the fox. No, I love that. I don't even know, do we have foxes? I don't know if we have foxes on Vancouver Island, but oh well, maybe some will find their way here. That would be nice. But anyway, that was my video for today. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and I hope you appreciate it, that I'm helping to find products for you, that if you are also going to be boycotting the U.S., as so many of us are now, that, you know, it helps if I can point out items to you that when you go to the store, you can go, okay, Julie said that that was, you know, from someplace other than the U.S., that I'm okay to buy that item. I'm hoping that I'm being helpful that way, because I know that we all need help right now in trying to find things that are from anywhere but there, because frankly, they don't deserve our business after the things that a certain somebody whose name shall not be mentioned has been saying about us, and also trying to steal our country out from under us, which is absolutely unacceptable. I don't care what anybody says. But anyway, that's my video for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you'd hit the subscribe button and become a member of my YouTube family. And also be sure to hit the notification bell and set it to all so you don't miss any of my uploads. And I hope everybody's doing well. I hear there's been some terrible storms at the other side of the country. I hope you're all staying safe and staying warm. We actually had, I don't think I mentioned this yet, we had a terrible storm over the course of 2 days. Nanaimo got, I believe it was 45 centimeters of snow. Unbelievable. I just can't get over it. Whenever, it doesn't snow here often, but when it does, it always comes down in a foot or more. It seems like it anyway. But like I say, I hope everybody else is staying safe from the nasty storms that are over on the other side of the country. And I hope you're all doing well, that you're healthy and happy. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bonus here, AJ.
Yeah.
You guys see the sea on through the discourse.
Just